Thank you, Laura, and welcome to Hamilton on a very nice mid-September Friday night for the first meeting of the season between the Tiger Cats and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Hamilton, tonight we gather to honor and remember our general manager, Ted Goveia. At this time, we invite everyone to rise if you're able. Take your Team Ted rally towel and hold it high.
Winnipeg to the Rough Riders. So here we go on the first down. It's intercepted. Jamal Peters has it. Taking off towards the end zone, and he is finally caught inside the 10.
Just jumping that hitch, making the break inside. As you can see, he's already further upfield than the Bombers receiver, Wheatfall.
In the Bombers zone at the 7, first and goal. Throws it off to the right. Caught. Touchdown. One play is all it took. And it's Greg Bell.
Greg Bell is just going to have off the fake a free release into the flat the other way. Breaks a tackle. Makes his way in. And the Bombers trying to get things going quickly here as the Ticats are making substitutions.
And throwing and wide open on that third and short. They caught the Ticats unprepared.
Yeah, and you see a number of Ticat players running on the field late. Winnipeg chooses that moment to go no huddle tempo as they line up. Look at Wheatfall waving, letting his quarterback know he's wide open. And off to the races.
And where they marked him down is actually just a couple inches shy. So short yardage now. Jake Dolegale in, and Big Jake reaches right through the hole and just keeps going down to the 35. It's outside the 42 for Mark Leggio. 4 for 4 last week against the Alouettes. And we'll call it 1 for 1 tonight. That is a perfect kick. 7 carries, 2 catches as well. 52 on the ground, and there's his 8th run, and that's a big one for Oliveira. Down to the 30, pushed down around the 27 by Peters. Best run of the night. 11 minutes in the clock until halftime. A 3-point difference. Bombers trying to get out of the pocket, and he is sacked by Philip Osai, one of the newcomers to that Ticat defense. Sergio Castillo, who had 2 misses, uncommon for him last week. He was 2 for 4. Longest at 39. This is a 45-yard try to tie the game, and he does indeed. First meeting of the season between these two teams, and on the 1st and 10, it is Mitchell over the middle and open. That's Lawler against his old squad. Lawler with the catch. He gets it down to the 35. 1 for 1 in the night. This will be about a 35-yard try with Constantino to put it down, and Gordon White on the snap, out, down, and kicked, and perfect for Mark Leggio. And Hamilton gets a 3-point lead back, and it just took a couple of plays. 1:23 in the clock till halftime. Bombers down 3. Strebler rolls to his right. It's intercepted. Second pick he's thrown to Sean Amos.
Just over a minute to go in the first half. Ticats already in field goal range, and Hamilton will get the ball to start the second half of this football game. Just sort of an opportunity to double up back-to-back offensive possessions here for the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
An emotional night for Lawler, I'm sure, on a few levels, including facing his old team for the first time. The throw, end zone, touchdown, Tim White.
We talked about Winnipeg playing a field position game here today. When they've avoided turnovers, they've been able to do that very successfully, but 2 interceptions returned deep.
Kenny Lawler in his first year with the Ticats after many great seasons with Winnipeg. First down, and one-handed, bringing that in is Keandre Smith nicely.
Keandre Smith stabbing this one out of the air. He's going to come across the formation underneath. Ball thrown a little bit to the inside. Nice one-hand grab there and pull it into the body. Outrageous. I think he's up to 13 on the season already.
13 indeed to lead the CFL. There's a throw to the right. Mitchell open and caught. for Lawler, but still good enough for another first down.
Ticats get Lawler and White lined up to the same side of the field here.
Hey, Carrot, left tight,
Again, a little bit of a throw behind.
Carrot, left tight, yo-yo,
So Ticats have been effective with this offensively.
Mark Leggio's 2 for 2. Another short attempt here. Down around the 13. No problem at all. And a pair of hands, too. And that's Ontario Wilson, the sweep around the edge.
Forcing the defense to defend sideline to sideline.
Crowd picking up at Hamilton Stadium, taking the throw, and then calling his number again. Strevler using his legs, and effectively again. So Sheehan will put the ball down on the right hash at the 26 for Sergio Castillo, who's 1 for 1, hit one from 45 earlier, and he adds another one. So they answer that Tiger Cat second half field goal with one of their own, still down 10 points. So the Ticats still up by 10. Fourth quarter, and just shy of midfield for Levi Mitchell and Greg Bell. Another great night for Bell. Still running hard. He gets it inside the 40 as night began with a touchdown catch, a 7-yarder after the interception. This time 23 yards away for Leggio. Perfect on the night. They had a 13-point lead earlier in this half, and they have a 13-point lead again past the midway point of the fourth quarter. Strevler slips as he drops back in an empty backfield, and Devin Verisek, the rookie middle linebacker, came in, as did Philip Osai, and both of them are still down. A little collision there. Here's a different look at what happened on this sack of Chris Strevler with Verisek coming in.
Yeah, he's got Strevler wrapped up and just... You had Osai coming the other way.
As applause begins as Devin Verisek taken to the cart. Always a great sign. The thumbs up from Verisek. And Justin Rankin against the Argos tomorrow here on TSN. Caught. Tim White at the 10. And a relentless drive here by Hamilton to set up a first and goal. Greg Bell had a catch and was in the end zone. First and goal. Bomber 7. Bell, the carry, inside the 5. Touchdown!
Very authoritative scoring drive put together there by the Hamilton Tiger Cats, imposing their will a little bit now in the fourth quarter.
They run tempo, going again in a 2nd and 3, trying to set up a draw to Oliveira. It looked like instead Strevler keeps it, gets another first down on the ground, and one touchdown on the night to Carrick Wheatfall in the first half. Here's Strevler with time. The throw down to the 5 and caught. Ontario Wilson with that. On the first and goal. Back over it quickly, running it. Into the end zone for the touchdown is Strevler. Calls his number again. We've had to work in a hurry here. They're looking for 2. Into the end zone to the left for Nick Dembski, who's got it.
And nice touch here from Chris Strevler on the ball, working with limited space in that back corner of the end zone, puts it just over top of Destin Talbert. Dembski makes a play for his quarterback. Good concentration.
This is the first meeting of the season, and looking to go the Ticats' way. Under half a minute to go. Strevler on the 2nd and 2, being pursued by Philip Osai. And a deep shot down for Dembski, who has it.
And terrific throw on the run. And Dembski kind of outstretching.
Going to look for the end zone again. Strevler. Flushed out. Running now. Takes off. Trying to get to the end zone. Is tackled before it. And that's it. The Hamilton Tiger Cats win again. And this time they win it for 10. Handshakes. 2 men who worked with Ted Goveia in Toronto, and Mike O'Shea, of course, in Winnipeg, and Scott Milanovich here in Hamilton.